One time for the babies on the south side.
Good evening, everyone. This is Sister Girl Radio on Intellectual Radio. I am your host, Talisha. We have two special guests here from the stage play, The King's Table. I'm going to shoot over for them to introduce herself. We have the director and writer. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Wardy and Jude.
And we have
Dre T. Turner.
Dre T. Turner. Okay, Mr. Jude, like I said, I was going to call you that. Okay. Excited to have both gentlemen here today. Opportunity. I know this is not my normal schedule, but things can always change. So excited to have these two gentlemen on the show. So we're going to start with you. Okay. What made you write this play, and tell the people a little bit what it's about?
Well, the play was written. I wrote it a while back, about 15 years ago. It was why people always treat the right person wrong and the wrong person right. I tried to illustrate that in the play, whereas we all been in bad relationships. And if you change the way you are when you're in a bad relationship because the person didn't appreciate you for who you were, even though you did nothing wrong. You did all the right things, but you did it for the wrong person. Then why should you change the way you are? I watch people in college, they change every time they get in one relationship. They treat this person that way, then they ain't going to do it no more. I ain't going to do that no more. So I kind of came up with the idea for the play.
So 15 years ago, why so long to bring it to pass?
Well, every time I tried to get help, because I'm not really that astute in the theater, and so I needed a lot of help. People would say they wanted to help me, but at the same time, they was gouging me in astronomical prices, and it just didn't make sense for me to pursue it. So finally, I got understanding from Theater 47. They allowed me they gave me a decent price for the renting of the theater. And then I got Felicia. She's my director. She's done a phenomenal job getting the cast together. And it was short notice for her because I had so many schedule changes. She still put it together, and she got some great actors. I mean, it impressed me. And I knew what they were doing. It still impressed me. So it's a very great play. It's something that you should see. I think that the play will touch a lot of people in a lot of ways that they had experiences in their own life. So
great. Okay, I'm gonna bring it over to you. What is your character's name in the play?
Lord Henry Forsyth II.
And tell us a little bit about your character.
My character is an eccentric, and he just doesn't partake at anyone's table. The table must be perfect before he sits and eats.
Is this set in a different time frame?
Yeah, we go back from present to medieval time.
Okay.
The mother tells a story about the girl in medieval time who was taught how to do one thing, and she did it better than anybody else. And because people didn't appreciate it, she stopped, and it changed the way she was. She was a very nice, happy person, and she was no longer herself, so she was never happy. If you can't be yourself, you can't be happy.
Now, Black folks in medieval time, this is going to be interesting.
Well, the play could have been.
This is going to be real interesting. By the way he was talking, I just assumed that's what kind of era it was in.
Yeah, well, it's in medieval time, and it's
were we even back then?
Yeah, we were there, but
we weren't at no tables.
No, but this particular play is basically.
I'm just being honest. Right. Like I don't see, like, even when they did certain plays and stuff, I don't see an African American presence in that era.
Right.
Can I tell you why?
You can go ahead and introduce. Are you gonna play in character interview? I'm gonna need you to be yourself. I'm gonna need you to mix it up.
Well, I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. But the reason you didn't see that is because they didn't want you to see it.
True.
We are the original.
Okay. Thank you for that.
Dre T. Turner.
Okay, so you're Dre T. Turner. Okay.
Well,
now go back to you.
Okay. Well, the good part about the play that I like the most is because it can be played with all nationality people, mixed people, one race, two races, multiracial. We could get some purple people and speak purple language, and they could pull the play off and do the play, and it still works.
But based on the pictures I see, basically an all African American cast.
Well, that's the people who I had to help me.
But what made you want to put it in that era? You could have did now with Snapchat and Facebook and all that kind of stuff. What made you want to pick that particular era of time?
Well, the whole play is not in that era.
Okay, the whole play. Okay.
Right. The story that she tells is about a medieval girl.
Got it.
Okay, and that's what the play is based on, the King's Table.
Got it.
She has to get the honor to set the King's Table, and it has to be perfect. And she could do it better than anybody else ever. But because after the king died, nobody appreciated it.
Got it.
So that's when mother was telling her that, so she could teach her daughter that she don't need to change because the people she was running into didn't appreciate her.
Okay. Now I'm going to talk to you about some of the other characters on the play that you interact with. Talk about that, Mr. D.T. Turner, Dre T. Turner.
I interact with the ladies that is preparing the table, and that's it. I have the choice to walk around and observe her table as I observe her table.
Let's think of something more to that. Don't give it away. What you're saying. Okay.
No, I only interact with the ladies, and I'm also the narrator.
You have a voice of a narrator. You got
thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, we came to that conclusion.
Yeah, I think he would be awesome as that. Now, do you enjoy doing the voiceover work?
Oh my God, do I enjoy? I just enjoy entertaining. It's in my blood. I've been doing it since I was 4 years old.
By the way, everybody, he's a singer as well. We can plug that.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Dre T. Turner. Sometimes called Dre T's the Turner, but I'll leave that for you all to say.
Do you sing in this play?
Nope.
No.
Ah, why you say it like that?
Well, there's no singing in
There's
the
no singing. See, I could have auditioned for this if ain't no singing.
Well, I think that
you didn't know me before. It's okay. You can ask.
I think that this play itself, with the messages in the play, it holds us on. It doesn't need the extra added singing to make it enjoyable.
Every black play don't need singing.
Right. And this one don't need to be singing.
I think every time we go see a black play, we expect some type of singing, and it's not necessary. As long as you keep my attention.
Well, the play will definitely do that. Like I say again, we have some great actors. I mean, they have done a phenomenal job at rehearsal. And the director been on point. Everybody's been on point. So it's going to be a real great show.
Okay, you guys, if you have any questions for these two, please call in. I see his Facebook's over here. My Facebook's over there, 708-223-8953. Now, let's talk back 15 years ago. Okay. One day you just sitting at home and you just decide to pick up the pen. Something happened in your life. What brought this along?
Well, I write poetry. I write some books. Okay, I got a few books out.
What are the name of those books?
Okay, one of the names of the books is Did You Know?
Okay.
By Wardy and Jude. And the other one is The Store. Now, The Store 2 will be coming out as soon as I finish this play. I'll get back to writing The Store 2.
Okay.
It was when I write, I don't write, say, like poetry or stuff. It's only when I'm upset about something or I'm dueling my thoughts or I'm trying to ponder over why something happens. And I would write a letter about it or something. Say we was arguing and we decided you didn't get my point. So I'm going to write you a letter so you understand. Well, I'll write you the letter. It come out in the poem. So it's not like I sit down and say, I'm going to write a poem. I don't write poetry like that.
So you didn't sit down and say, let me write a play or let me write. Okay. So how did it come along?
It was a time in when things were I guess I was pondering with things I was doing wrong in relationships and why I wasn't meeting the right person. And, was I going to stop doing for this person because that person didn't do right or whatever? Or what was I doing wrong or right? And I figured that I'll just stay who I am and treat the next person, because when you get to the right person, it's a sin. I think it's a sin that you're going to treat this person worse than you treated the one that wasn't no good. I don't think that's fair. So in all fairness, you should stay, at least treat that person if better. If not the same, you need to treat them better. You should treat them better, but if minimum, you should treat them the same as you treat the one that wasn't no good.
So the way you wrote it 15 years ago and the way it's portrayed now, is it similar, or did you do a lot of changing?
Exact same thing.
You didn't change anything?
Not a thing.
Wow.
No. I got a lot of inspiration from a coworker of mine, Dorian Johnson. He do movies. He got a couple of movies out. He got a streaming thing going. He did the Disconnect movie, and he got another streaming thing going where he's got a new series that he's doing. And he was a lot of inspiration. He told me one day, man, you got this stuff, man, you might do something with it, because I make my t-shirts, my OMO t-shirts.
What does your t-shirt say?
One Man's Opinion.
That's the name of your production company?
That's the name of my t-shirt business, yes. One Man's Opinion is we try the inspirational T-shirts. They always print it front and back. Message on the front, message on the back. They kind of go together. I think my favorite T-shirt out of all the T-shirts I've created, about 56 of them,
You've made 56.
it's about
t-shirts?
30, between 36. I haven't printed them all up. About 36 to 50.
Are they available online?
Well,
you're working on the
I'm in the
website?
process of building the website. They will be available online. But I do have my favorite.
What's your favorite T-shirt?
On the front, it say you can receive no other blessing without the blessing of life.
Oh, nice.
And on the back, if waking up doesn't make you happy, nothing else should.
Ooh,
I like that.
So I have religious T-shirts. I have nationality T-shirts in which I'm trying to get a fundraiser going because people buy candy, popcorn, and stuff for the kids, and you go and you spend all that money and get kids dentist bills. But you can get them a T-shirt which explains heritage of different cultures, and let them be proud of their heritage. And because you be proud when you respect your own heritage. You know your heritage, then you're proud. Okay. When you teach other people, when you learn about other people's education or their heritage, then you be an understanding to that person because now you know how they are, you know what's going on with them. And on the bottom line is to be proud, be understanding, be wise. A wise person will teach you about his heritage. So all information about the heritage T-shirts are on the back of the different nationalities, and you have their flag on the front.
Okay.
And in the process of a fundraiser, the kids get to read all the nationalities as they distribute the shirts, and they can take it to work, no matter who they work with, parents or whatever. They got their T-shirt for that nationality. So it's the same as the popcorn. It's universal.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, do you relate to your character in any kind of way?
Yes. I relate to my character in that I get into the character. Even if I didn't relate to it, I have to get into that character and become that particular character. So in relating to my character, and I'm always looking at tables.
Okay, what's the significance of tables? You're gonna have to give up some tea here because this one right here, is this a woman's body? Is this a relationship? You're gonna have to spill the tea.
I'm gonna let
Director.
Okay, all right.
You got to give us a little something. Come on now, you came all this way. What is the table significance?
The significance of the table is, remember in medieval times, it was an honor to set the king's table. In order to do that, you had to be trained and you had to be able to do it perfectly. You had to set that table. Just like a lady, when she get dressed up, she goes out, she looks pretty and everything. Everybody ready to jump on the table, ready to jump in and say, yes, yeah, I'll be with you. But do they really want to be with you or not? Or they just looking at the table?
They don't know what's being served on this table.
Right.
That's just cracking you up.
It is.
Yeah. But
It's definitely cracking me up.
without
So I
giving
can tell
away.
you probably looked at a couple of tables in your
I
day.
look at tables all the time. And
Are you a ladies' man? Is his character more of a ladies' man in this movie, in this play?
I guess from a medieval standpoint, he would be considered that. Yes. Yeah.
in real life,
Yes.
We're not here talking about real life. We're here talking about your character.
my character's a ladies' man.
Okay. And I'm sure you've been a ladies' man before in your former
In
life.
real life,
Maybe not now, because y'all are a little seasoned.
he's older than me.
I'm telling you guys. No, I'm just saying sometimes you got to put that plaid cane and hat down at some point in life.
No, you never have to put that down. You just have to put it in a different perspective.
So you feel like you can still be a player with a one woman?
Never wanted to be a player.
Never. Okay.
No.
Okay.
But
Well,
like
I
I
don't
said,
mean to get off the subject, but
yeah, back to the subject.
yeah. Back to
Okay.
the
Like I
subject.
said,
I'm gonna get you
I-
back to this table.
I do want to say one more time
No, go ahead.
that the cast that was cast by the director we have and the job that she done and the actress that's in this play is a must-see play.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
let's talk about that.
Okay.
So during the casting process of it, name a couple of characters in the play. Just maybe two other characters, real quick.
Well, you have the lead character, Tan, two lead characters. We have for you. We have Tan. And Tanya. They take alternate roles.
Is that their name in the play? Or that's
Yes,
their
their
first
name
one.
in the
Okay.
play.
So when you were casting, what did you look for in those two characters? and the
I did
actresses?
not
You
cast.
didn't. So you didn't do any casting. You
Nope,
showed up with
I
a
left,
cast.
I left all that in the hands of the director.
That
and
is
she
rare.
did a fabulous job.
Do you feel that?
Kudos to Felice Tamara J.
But that's very rare that the director is not present during the casting. What made you entrust this woman with basically your baby.
Well, she read it and we talked about it, and she had a great understanding of it, and she knew what she needed to get. And so by her having an understanding, and she knew actors and stuff like that, then it would be if you the hot hand, I'll let you have the ball. So she understood the play perfectly when we talked about it. She got into the play. She enjoyed the play. She said this is something that she could really wrap her hands around, and she did just that.
Go ahead.
And if I may, the director was there. She is the director.
No,
He's
excuse me, the writer. I'm sorry. It's rare that the writer is not there doing
the casting.
Yeah, during the casting. Yeah. If someone just tried to call, please call back 708-223-8953 if you were calling for Sister Girl Radio. So go ahead.
I would just like to say, ladies, you got to come check out Momo.
Okay, Momo is a character?
Yeah, Momo is a character.
What do you like about Momo's character?
You don't.
Okay, so you don't.
He cold.
Momo
cold-blooded.
Okay.
Momo's that bad. But I had to make you just like any great movie. You have to have that off to ego. The bad guy has to be just as bad as the good guy. So Momo is the bad guy.
We have a caller. We have a caller, you guys. Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Thank you for calling Sister Girl Radio. Who's calling?
Hey, this is Rick. How's everyone doing?
Hi, Rick. Is this Rick from Rick Room?
It is.
Hi, this is my brother. Hey, Ricky.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? I wanted to ask your two guests, Walter, specifically, being an actor, I've been doing theater for a long time, and specifically community theater. I'm always encouraged when there's community theater that is made up of people of color, and I'm curious to know how you were able to go about receiving funding and just getting the financial backing to be able to put on your production.
Oh, well, I went in my bank account. I got primarily it was my baby. I wanted to get it done, and people was giving me a hard time, and I just said I'm gonna bite the bullet, and hopefully I can break even.
Wow! So do you participate in any fundraising? Like, is it your first show, or have you done some in the past?
No, this is my first play, my first theater production. I'm brand new to this scenario, so I kind of thank God that He allowed me to have people that's going to actually bring it together. And for the cast and the director, everybody worked real hard, and they did a great job. They're going to do a great job, and it's a must-see play. It's just going to be around forever. It's got I rate it as high as Raisin in the Sun. Some people might disagree with me, but until you see it, you can't say I'm telling those stories.
Well, congratulations, man. It sounds like it's going to be a great production. Again, I just wanted to kind of figure out how we in the community, especially, like I said, specifically people of color, most of the shows that I've done have been in communities where I've been the only Black person in the cast, and it's really great to see production being put on, amongst us. So congratulations on your first show.
Well, thank you.
Thanks for calling in, Rick. And you guys can check out Rick Room on IntellectualRadio.com.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, guys. Like I said, you guys can call in, ask some questions, 708-223-8953. So let's kind of talk future. If this is going to be a hit, we're going to confess that, Lord, it's going to be a hit.
Yes.
Is there more to come?
Well, I was trying to look at different avenues. I would like to do something a little different because it's such a play that I think can help a lot of people understand life situations. So I want to
getting calls in.
I want to do the theaters. Do the park districts.
Oh, like a tour type of thing.
Yeah, tour the park districts.
Nice.
So you could take it to the communities.
Okay, we have another caller. Thanks for calling Sister Girl Radio. Who's calling?
Hey, this is Aaron Alton. How you doing?
I'm good. And yourself? Where are you from?
Chicago.
Okay, thank you for calling. What's your question?
Yeah, I'm actually myself a stage play right too, and I was trying to figure out how do I get out there like that. I was listening, but I got cut off on the broadcast.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. Okay, so it should be streaming live. Okay, now Go ahead and tell him, give him some advice on. I know you say you use your own money, but if he's trying to get his play out there, what advice can you give this young man calling in?
Well, it took me 15 years to just get up the nerve to just go ahead on and get it done. So, because I think that's our problem. When you got something great, it's good. You got to convince other people, but you got to stay at it. You can't give up on it. You got to stay with it.
Definitely.
I'm actually just getting my thing started now where I'm getting back into the group because just like you were it's taking me 15 years.
Yeah. So I just went on and said, you know what? If you can budget your money, that you're able to get your money back, and then if you're able to front up the money and just hope, sell your tickets and make your budget enough to where you can get your money back at the end of the deal, I think the whole process will be worth it. You can't make a profit on everything. If you get out there and you put your work out there and somebody enjoy it, that's profit enough right there. You get to see it.
Well, how about inboxing him and maybe the place that you can give him the information?
Yeah, Theater 47. He's
Theater 47.
Yeah.
Maybe you could check them out and see if it's something that they could work with you with.
Yeah, they were reasonable about their theater.
Everything you guys were saying, I was writing everything down.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, great.
I actually hit another question. It just passed me by. So I'll just listen to you guys and see where I go from there.
Okay, well, if you have any more questions, you can always inbox either one of them or the actor or the writer.
Now, before you go, I want to tell you that, like I said, I'm going to look into the park district, because a lot of park districts have stages in their park districts, in the park districts, and the park districts charge you a small fee for using their stage. So once you get your actors and stuff, that might be an avenue to just to see your work, and so you can get a good idea of how it's, without investing a lot of money,
Okay, I had one more question if I had enough time.
Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
Great. Are you just dealing with your play that you have released right now, or do you have something else in the future that you're going to be writing?
Well, people have asked me about writing another script. I do have some ideas in mind, but right now, I put my third book on hold until I get the play done. Store 2 won't come out, and so the play is almost coming to fruition. So I'm really looking forward to maybe coming up with something else. I got a few ideas.
Okay, well, I have, just in case, I have this play called "It Takes a Man," and I was trying to push that out there. So just in case if you were looking for something new.
Oh, maybe y'all can collab on something.
Right. Well,
I would love to.
That would be nice.
Okay, so have you have a director or something in mind? I'm telling you, these actors I have, you need to get all.
If you need an actress, I'm here as well. I can help you out with the acting part.
They got some.
Actually, I have a spot for you.
Oh,
right.
Well, look at God.
Yeah.
You definitely. Are we Facebook friends?
Yes, we are.
Oh, make sure you DM me.
What's his brother name?
What's your name again, sir?
Harold Altman.
Harold Altman?
Yes.
Google me, baby. Dre T. Turner.
No, excuse me. You already in this play, bro. Let me get me a stage play going on here.
I thought he said Man's World or something.
He said he has a spot for me. Hold on.
I don't want your
this
spot.
This is the girl radio. Hold on. I'm joking.
It's called "It Takes a Man."
Right. No, I'm just saying that you said you had a spot for me, so I'm gonna need you to DM me. Oh, yes. Okay. And then we can pass on my brother's information, and you guys can hook up and talk. Okay.
Can I say
That sounds great.
You can.
I would just like to say for tickets, you can inbox
why don't
us.
you come on out and see the play? It's next Friday and Saturday. You should come out and support.
Most definitely, I'll get my wife will check it out. I also said I want to check out your book too. I saw that you had advertised your book, so I'm going to look that one up too.
Look at this. Look at that.
Yeah, well,
Get together and we'll be out there.
Look at that.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I will give you his information. Inbox me right now, and then we'll get you all the information, sir.
That sounds great.
Awesome. Thank you so much for calling.
Hey, you guys have a great one.
You too. Bye-bye. Now look at the Lord.
the Lord is good.
Look, and I appreciate you going the extra mile to help this brother, because we don't do that in our community. I'm going to speak on that. We talked about that when I first met you, sir. I met this brother at the library, actually. I want to tell that story real quick. We were sitting next to each other, and he didn't know how to do something on Facebook.
Oh, you putting my business out there like that? Oh.
And we we were sitting next to each other at the library. He asked me what I do, and it just went from there. So that's a blessing. I appreciate you coming by, both of you supporting Sister Girl Radio. But again, we were talking about the crab mentality. You remember that?
Oh, yes.
And we were just talking about how when I reach out to certain women and ask for questions of color, Black business women, how it's like a fight and a battle to get help. And that's sad.
I know.
This brother right here, obviously you are where he's trying to get to. And you went the extra mile to even say, hey, even though I had just asked the question before he called in, hey, try your local park district, something that could be maybe affordable.
Right.
I'm not trying to say you guys give each other ideas and don't trademark and protect your stuff, but I think in the Black community, it's enough money for all of us. Everybody make plays. Everybody does hair. Everybody acts. Everybody does all that. And we can support each other. And we do not do that in our community. So I appreciate you, and hands off to you for reaching back to this brother and helping him. Because it took you 15 years. Yeah. And you knew how that struggle was. Yeah. And maybe you can save him from continuing to struggle. So I want to thank you for that. Yeah. But yeah, everybody out there listening, stop being like that.
We have to. I didn't mean to cut her off.
No, I'm good. I said my piece.
We have to be like monkeys. Monkeys hook up arms.
Yeah. Well, I don't
like
that monkey term.
They pull each other up.
I don't like that monkey term.
Yeah, but that's the truth.
Well, pick another. Pick another.
I don't know another animal that hooks up like the orangutan or something. I don't know.
No, I don't want to be no type of monkey ate nothing.
But think about it.
Be like the ant mentality. You know how much them ants get together when they want to build something, and they this small. And they go out there and they get it. You be seeing them carry little leaves and all kind of stuff to build. That's what we could be like, but not a monkey.
They don't want to be like monkeys.
Yeah, bees do the same thing.
Beetles too.
Yeah, bees.
Oh, beetles probably do too. Though.
They might do, but I know bees.
Oh, bees, the beehive. Shout out to the beehive, by the way. Probably beehive. But yeah, bees do too. Yeah. They will protect their colonies too.
Right. Just don't be like a crab.
Just don't be like a crab.
Whatever you want to be, don't be like a crab.
So give them information. How to contact you? Where's the play going to be? What time, dates? Let's do a little intermission here with information.
Let him do the voiceover. Go ahead.
Well, the play will be held at Stage Studio 47th. I believe that's June 6th and 7th? 7th and 8th at Stage 47th. And we will have the best stage show that has been produced in quite some time, written by Eduardo Jude and directed by Felice Tamara J. So if you haven't got your tickets yet, you're late. You can inbox us and you can get your tickets, or you can pay at the door. But you be there or you're going to hear about it. And you'd rather see it than hear about it. And
absolutely.
That was Dre T. Turner said that.
Okay, so that's not the character. That's you.
No, that was Dre T. Turner.
Okay, Dre T. Turner. You guys go
Lord
out and
Henry
support
Forsyth would say, please get your tickets now. Don't wait until it's too late and hear about it later. Right. Come and get your tickets now.
To the King's Table, you guys. We got to go out and support each other. That is major, major, major. So, okay, I want to ask more questions about the play.
Okay.
You got to spill some tea. What is your favorite part? You don't necessarily have to be in the scene. But name your favorite part. You're laughing already, so obviously you already know what you're going to say. What is your favorite part of the play?
If I tell you my favorite part of the play, I'm going to be giving away the play.
Can we get a little tea on Sister Girl Radio? We can't get a little snippet. They even do commercials with snippets. Come on now.
Well, okay.
Can you just set up one little scene for me? Come on now. Can I just get a little snippet of the scene while you laughing?
Can I give a little bit?
Just one. You don't have to do both. If he does his, I'll be satisfied.
There's a part where Momo is looking for a job.
Okay.
And he's working, but he's working in the
Momo don't work.
Momo don't work.
No,
okay. Momo don't work.
Momo don't work, ain't gonna work. Okay, don't get it twisted. Momo do not believe in working. Right. And Momo is your typical player.
Is he the player that stay in his mama's basement and got no job?
No, he stay with his old lady.
Basement of the castle?
He's in present.
Okay.
Momo is the man in the present who's
so he is in his mama's basement.
He just don't treat his woman right.
Okay, why are you laughing?
Because he doing some work in the restroom.
he don't treat his woman right. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Wait a minute, it sounds like she does something to him to make him go to the bathroom.
Oh.
Did I get it?
No.
TMI.
No, you way out, baby.
I'm way off.
You way out.
Okay. Well, that still sounds like
my favorite part of the play is the end.
The end. Why is that your favorite part of the play?
Everybody likes a happy ending.
All plays don't end happily.
Well, this one do.
This one do.
This
That's a
one
good
do.
thing to know.
And the whole thing is like in my books. Okay, I write the Did You Know book.
Mhm.
It talks about everybody learn from perspective you're given. You grow up in a certain area, you raised by a certain group of people, you given a certain perspective. As you get older, travel, you learn different perspectives. It helps you in your life, help you understand different cultures. But if you share those perspectives with other people, like you said, not being the crab in the bottle, you can help other people understand and get along with each other better. That's the basics of the plays, the basics of my books. It's the basics to try to help somebody become a better person.
Yes.
I think that comes out in my works, and everything I do. All that's my big project. Because like I tell people, say, "Well, we don't make no money." If I help one person become a better person from like reading my books or watching the play, then I did my job. Because when I get up in front of that gate, I want Peter to open it up. I don't want no jack in my head. You ain't trying to help nobody down there. Peter,
You want job well done.
I want job
Yes.
well done.
And
He means that.
yeah, I do too. Lord, please.
Hallelujah.
I say this all the time that it can't always be. That's another thing about us black folks. It's not always about the money. You know, they say, you know, it takes money to make money. I get that. And of course, you have to have money to make it. But sometimes it's about the community and it's about getting the word out there. And even it doesn't necessarily have to be thumping somebody's head with the Bible, but you can bring God into certain situations and messages without, just pumping scriptures at people.
Right.
So your message could be Bible based and not necessarily be, oh, this is a gospel player, or not necessarily this or that. But everybody's always worried about the money. And it's not always necessarily about the money.
No.
You could be doing this just to get a message out there that this community needs, especially the city of Chicago when we had 39 shootings this past weekend. You know, it's I think a lot of people nowadays need healing.
Oh yeah.
And it sounds like this can do a lot of healing
It would
for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So you guys out there looking here and on Facebook, please go out and support the King's Table. I want everybody to please go and buy tickets. You can inbox either one of these guys. I will put up the cast and tag them when we get done so they can inbox them. So back to you, your character.
Lord Henry Forsyth II.
You are just milking this until you can't milk it
I
anymore.
love my table squad.
Okay. So is it a lot of things that people are gonna have to think in this play? Like things are not just as they seem.
No, everything is pretty much.
Well, the table's a woman, so somebody has to figure that out.
It'll be evident.
Okay. So this one of them plays should be like,
what the hell?
No. Okay.
No, it'll come to you as it develops. Everything will come in its time.
Okay.
You know.
Besides your character, who's your favorite character? Is it still Mo?
Yep.
It's gonna be Momo.
And what is the actor's name that plays Momo?
Maurice. What's his last name?
Maurice.
I forget Maurice's
Just
last
Maurice.
name.
Okay. Shout out to Maurice.
Shout out to Maurice.
You've been named like 5 times thus far.
Yeah.
I don't know his last name. We don't go by last name.
And what's your favorite character as well? You can't be too biased, but you can have a favorite character.
My favorite character? Man, it's kind of hard. Like I say, the characters.
And don't say his.
Momo would be my favorite character.
Momo's both of your characters?
No, I say Momo wouldn't be my favorite.
Oh, wouldn't be your character. Okay.
No.
What's your favorite character?
I guess my favorite character has to be Guy.
Why?
Guy, the good guy.
The good guy.
He's a good guy.
Is that the main male character in the play?
One of them.
One of them.
Right.
How many name the top 5 main cast members in the play?
You got in present, you got Tanya, her mother. You got Momo. Really,
it's a lot of people I saw.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. Everybody has their own role in the play, which makes it such a great play.
Okay, so nobody's like topping each other.
No, it's not like everybody. Some people have a little more lines and stuff like that, and we try to accommodate that. And everybody doing an excellent job with their role. So it's not like it's kind of hard to pick a main person out, but the main character in the play myself, because everybody does such a great job, is I wrote the play. So naturally, the good guy got to be my guy. It's got to be my boy there. So
Not necessarily. Sometimes the villain can be.
the villains. I know a lot of villains, so
Yeah.
I know.
Momo doing his thing.
Right, I know a lot of
Momo
villains.
doing his thing.
I
Momo
know
would
a
be
lot of
considered
villains.
the villain.
Yeah, I guess Mo will be the villain. But see, he got some partners that's straight up too. And they try to talk to him, but Bobo's Bobo.
You
so,
got to come see it.
Yeah,
You got to come see
So
it.
are you guys practicing more aggressively now since it's a week away, or is this weekend the only weekend that you're practicing?
No, we got 3 more rehearsals, one tonight and one Saturday.
Are y'all going tonight after this?
Yeah,
Soon as we leave here, we
we're
got
going for rehearsal, and then
Wow.
we're going to rehearse the 5th. We're off the 6th,
And then it's showtime.
and then it's showtime. But see, everybody is on point right now. Everybody's
Well, I
doing
heard
a
you
great
mention
job.
that when you
Yeah.
took last weekend off. That
Right, everybody is. I mean, they enjoy the script. I think people enjoy what they're doing if they enjoy the roles they playing. I think it's easier for them to pick up and do because it's realistic. It's not nothing far fetched.
You wanted to say something?
Yes, I'd like to give a shout out to the whole cast. I mean, you guys are doing a
definitely.
great job, and we'll be there to see you guys shortly. And Felice, kudos.
And that's the director.
That's the direction.
What's up, Felice? Thank you so much for doing your thing. Cause
She's doing that thing.
Yeah, she brought it together. She made it happen.
I'm so proud of you both. So do you have any closing words before we get out of here?
I just like to say that we're going to give the best show that we have given before, and you guys come on out and check it out. Written and produced by Eduardo Jude and directed by Felice Tamara J. It's going down. You're going to be there, or you're going to hear about it, like I said before. And it's going down. Lord Henry Forsyth II. And I'm out. Google me, baby.
Okay.
And go ahead, the writer, go ahead and plug it one more time.
Okay. Well, like I say, if you come to this play, if you don't agree that it's the greatest place is Raisin in the Sun or the best play in this last decade, then you can give me a call and tell me that you disagree. I mean, most people ain't gonna say, don't call me. You can't call Stephen King and say you didn't like his movie, but you can call me and say, hey, man, it was good, wasn't good. I really like to find out what people think. Post me up, hit me on the book or whatever, and let me know. Like I said, I want to thank everybody who inspired me. Dorian Johnson, the cast, Felice for doing a great job, and the actors, they self, all of them, and my wife and the Lord, everybody that supported me, and all my friends who had my back on this venture. And I really appreciate all the help I got, because without the help from everybody else, because it was up to me, I'd have threw the towel in. I'd be like, I'm done.
Well, after 15 years, that's a lot of towels.
Yeah, I threw a lot of towels in.
No, go ahead.
I'd like to also give a shout out to Talisha.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, thank you for having us on the
She had
show.
us here. We like to thank her.
I appreciate that.
That's
Thank
true.
you guys for coming on.
So you're gonna come to the show,
I'm gonna be here next Friday.
and you're gonna have us back for you can tell us your opinion.
Sure. I thought you wanted me to do it there, but you definitely guys.
You can do it here. You
Yeah.
do it there. That way
You guys can come back. You can bring the director and some of the cast. We can
right.
do. We
But
can.
you can come there.
We can do whatever way you
Okay.
want it done.
I want you right off the top. I want to hear what you got to say.
And you know I'm going to tell you what
I want to hear the truth, because
But you said I could interview some people backstage,
Yes,
right?
you can.
Afterwards.
Right
I
after the
need
show.
a media pass to come. Sister Girl Radio needs.
No, you're gonna have a free ticket to come. You come in there, I'll take you right on back there where you gonna go.
Okay.
You ain't gotta worry about nothing. Because I'm producing it.
Put my name on the thing or whatever.
You ain't gotta worry about a thing. You
Okay.
can go on back there.
All right. Good.
Okay. We should have. We was talking about having some vendors. I don't know what vendors we're going to have. My wife was taking care of that part of the production. And please come out. If you do come out and see the play, come and check out some of the vendors.
Okay.
I'm going to be a vendor. I will have my books. I'll have my
T-shirts.
Not all of them. I will have Juneteenth T-shirts, because Juneteenth is right around the corner.
Right.
And I'll have Father's Day T-shirts.
Nice.
And
see, I like that multitasking on set.
The Father's Day poem is on the back.
Nice.
You want to hear it?
Okay, sure. Do the Father's Day poem. That is a good way to go out. Go ahead. Do the Father's Day poem.
Father's Day poem. Fathers have it tougher than most because he is number 3. His mate, his child, he plays the host, and he also has to play referee. He has to keep his mate happy while keeping his kids in line, so his kids may call him father, dad, pops, or pappy, while sometimes he has to kiss his mates behind. Now, if a child gets into trouble or bill goes unpaid, he's the first to be put into a bubble no matter what he's made. The first thing people gonna say is blank about the father. So again, he the one who's paid, so why should he even bother? Sometimes he receives some love, but mostly he receives some shove. Oh boy, I messed up there. Sometimes he receives some shove. Sometimes he do receive some love, but mostly he receives lip being broken, grit. But father's hanging there through it all, and you wonder why he's selling a smile. For his mate, he'll fight a wall. For his child, he'll walk a mile. He wouldn't trade his job for a winning hand, not even a winning lotto ticket. So he must be one hell of a man. So if you ask him to trade, he'll tell you where to stick it.
Nice.
I like
nice. Okay, one more time. The King's Table. Give them the dates, the addresses, and how much are the tickets?
Go ahead, Neville.
The King's Table, the 7th and the 8th of June. Studio 47, Stage 47, $25 tickets. Come out and support Edwardian Jude. He is a bad man. And when you get to the show, you'll see what I'm talking about. You're going to get all type of emotions. So come and check it out. You're going to get everything. Laughter, pain, sorrow, everything. It's the 3 F's, right, Walter?
3 F's. Every great movie got the 3 F's.
Well, I will be going live backstage after the play. I'm going to introduce, you heard him say that I get a full pass going in. He said it on live, so I'm holding to it. And I'll give you my review. Sister Girl Radio will be there.
Not watered down. I want to water down review.
No, you'll get the real review. Right. But I think it's going to be great.
Oh, I know it. That's why I want the right one.
And I'd like to thank both of you gentlemen for coming. So that's going to wrap up today's show. I want to thank everyone who called in, everyone who commented, everybody on your live as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sister Girl Radio will be back on the air this Sunday, June 2nd at 11 a.m. And as always, thanks for tuning in to Sister Girl Radio on IntellectualRadio.com. Live, love, and laugh.
I see you, baby.
Peace.
Get your shine on. Get your glow up.